Welcome to Brainwreck. I'm Jason X.
I am Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet. The Woody Harrelson of podcasts, the only recipient of the Wooden YouTube Award. And in fact, I can say this with all certainty, the only consistent thing of 2020. This show.
We have been consistent. I will give ourselves that pat on the back. This is a bizarre thing that I concocted a minute ago. I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah, no, we have God damn it, we have been consistent.
You know, we deliver quality content every week.
Every single week, 99% of the time, we're here Wednesdays, 8:30 Eastern Standard, or I mean, does standard count when you're in, like, daylight savings? Are we in daylight savings?
We're in the twilight zone, my friend. Who the fuck knows?
Brother, let me tell you. But yeah, we are here, and he completely fucking froze immediately. Every goddamn week, we're here on the show doing the same thing.
No, I'm not. I'm still here.
And half the time, we don't even know what we're doing, but we're doing it. You know, when other networks are out there canceling shit, you know, saying, oh, we can't make it work, we make it work for you, the person sitting at home.
Who's Jimmy Fallon?
Or on a train.
Who's that other Jimmy?
Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Colbert.
Jimmy Crack Corn, because I don't give a fuck.
Motherfucker owes me $12. But that's what we do. We come here for the ha-has and the tee-hee-hees and the frosty beverages that sometimes we don't even know what we put in them. But you just kind of grab whatever's around you. You're drinking that shit. I don't know how you're still drinking that. Like,
what, this?
Is that still from the... No, that's not from the case that you bought, like, a couple of months ago, is it? Or did you kill those already?
No, I killed those already. Actually, I killed 2 rounds of those because, okay, so folks, if you recall, and if you don't recall, you better like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode, and go back in the archives because, listen, folks, I'm a man who knows how to find a deal. If I'm out there and I've got some cold hard cash, I'm going to find myself a bargain. I'm just one of those guys. He's always got a guy. He's always got a trick up his sleeve. But at Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Yes, Ollie's, the guy who looks like Uncle Joe, or no, Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka. Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka, that fucking selfish asshole.
Fucking worker.
Fucking worker, fucking carny son of a bitch.
That carny motherfucker right there. That's what, God damn it, I'll say it. That carny motherfucker, Grandpa Joe.
Right? And what did he do? Nothing. Fuck all if nothing. But as soon as opportunity comes a knocking, as soon as he can go to the fucking chocolate factory, he's like, not the fuck only. Am I going to pressure my grandchild into giving up his dreams for my dreams? But I'm going solely for something else that's free. A free chocolate.
I bet he voted for Bernie.
I would have too. So
I would have too. I would have in a fucking heartbeat. God damn, we are barreling towards the end right now. Also, apparently, I'm very musical tonight. I don't know what that means, but I will take it because, hey, we're now in the midst of Q4. I could use a new gimmick myself.
That's fair. So anyway. Ollie's Bargain Outlet.
Right.
Found they were stocking the 300 milligrams of caffeine energy drinks, 24 pack of the energy drinks for $11 a case. Sir, do you know what that comes out to be per can?
No.
Christy, help us out.
What's the math of a case? How many in a case per can?
24 in a case.
24 in a case.
It was $11.50 for the case.
So
Christy,
it's less than $1.
Less than $1 per can. You can't even get that at the fucking Walmart.
That's what a combined 10 years of college will get you, folks.
Less than $1 a can.
Less than $1 a can.
So anyway, hell of a deal. You can't get that on Amazon. You can't get that anywhere. So I bought 4. And so I went through
You're a
those.
psychopath. You fucking
I
are.
went through those, and then when I got down to one case left of the 4, I was like, oh fuck. Well, a deal's a deal. They taste awful. Like it's the
I
worst flavor, but you know what? It's $11.50 a case. So I went back and bought 3 more, and then when those got down, I went back again, and they were all sold out. So I was like, what the fuck? 48 cents a can. Can you believe that? What a deal. Ollie's, you are no Grandpa Joe, sir. You are a quality man. You live up to your promises. Good stuff, cheap.
I will say for the price, that is good. I'll give you that. I mean, I wish you would just drink coffee. Fuck. Like,
well, that's gross.
I mean, you learned to love it, okay? You learned to love it. I did.
Listen, I've learned to love a lot this year, okay? I've learned to love a lot. I'm done. I'm going to do what I want to do. I want to do what I want to do.
But is there tax, shipping? Well, I mean, he drove, so you got to figure out how much he spent on gas to get there and back. There's, it's New York State, so you're paying out the ass for tax.
And the bottle deposit. Forget about it.
Well, do you get a bottle deposit on those?
Let me see. Where does it say? Where does it say?
I'm pretty sure it is. It would be on the top rim.
Ooh, the rim.
The rim, yes.
Canada.
Canada.
Oh wait. Oh God, my bullshit eyes can't read this. Yes, New York. Okay. Yes. So there is.
So you're getting a little bit of a rebate.
It's taking money out of one pocket, turning around, putting it right back in the other, pal. And a little more energized too. I'm like that fucking bunny from the 90s.
I feel like you buying energy drinks in bulk is basically the equivalent of me, like, buying shitty ass pre-workouts, because that shit, listen, I've done the whole pre-workout thing. It's bullshit. I don't care. You can't convince. What does it do? What does it actually do?
You don't get the tinglies?
What it
gives you the tinglies?
No, it does not.
Doesn't give you the tinglies?
It is a placebo effect, 100%.
No,
it is
no way, man.
What is in half of these energy drinks if not just B12 and fucking
You ain't getting
caffeine?
the right shit.
What do I get then?
You get the taurine, the fuck, B vitamins.
I'm talking about pre-workouts, not energy drinks.
Well, no, I'm saying the taurine. You get the taurine.
So I need to find it. So you're saying I need to find a pre-workout that's just got taurine in it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that even how
just
you pronounce it? Just what?
Just inject it. It's safe. I bet you that's how he beat COVID in 48 hours.
He's just he's just fucking shooting up Monster Energies. fucking punching holes in drywalls. But no, fucking the pre-workout is like, I just ran out of my pre-workout, and I was at the store the other day.
What do you normally take?
Like C4.
Okay, well, yeah, the standard, right?
The standard, because it's like, listen.
Do you take the C4 Sport?
I've taken the C4. I've taken the C4 Sport. I've taken the C4 Ripped. I've taken the C4 Jacked. I've taken the C4 Ripped Jacked Base. I've taken fucking everyone under the sun. I've done them. Like, it's just caffeine and B12. So you know what I do now? I just take a B12 energy shot, and I drink a half a cup of coffee, and I try not to shit my pants at the gym again.
It's true. It's hard.
Yeah. I've had to cut a lot of workouts short recently.
You think it's because of your smell?
Because I can't smell, or because I do smell?
Well, I was referring to the first, but if you got a confession,
I mean, listen. Christy is very open about Strength or Steve. I snort two thick rails of cocaine, and then I snort 2 more. I mean, listen, sometimes
whatever works for you, brother. I saw a guy one time. One time I was at the fucking gym. I took a picture of this motherfucker. I was at the gym one time. I was waiting to do my deadlifts, and this homeboy over on the bench press had a Tupperware container of cocaine on the gym floor. I am not fucking around.
What fucking
Not
gym were
fucking
you
around.
at?
Hey, I'm not gonna say names, so I don't want to get sued. But the one over in Liverpool that I used to belong to.
Okay.
There was a Tupperware container of cocaine.
Okay, yeah.
On the gym floor. He was getting it. He was nothing but a peanut. We're gonna lift that shit up in the fucking air.
That is one thing I have not seen, and I feel like because I don't usually go to a real gym.
Oh well, yeah, you go to Planet Fitness.
Well,
that's like,
listen, it's convenient, and for the price, like I can drive literally 3 minutes, and I can tan, I can get my workout, and I can go the fuck home within 2 to 2.5 hours flat. I mean, granted, there is a Gold's Gym literally within walking distance of my front door, but yeah. What?
What are you doing then?
Listen,
They at least have free weights. Like Planet Fitness don't got no free weights.
Yeah,
no
they
more.
do.
Not no more,
the one
brother.
by-
All
brother-
machines.
Probably the one by me it's like half the room, or area, I should say.
Well, everything is bigger in Texas.
I will
so.
say the Planet Fitnesses down by me are a lot better than the ones that were up by you. But I have not seen anybody doing rounds of cocaine at the gym. That would be a sight to see. I mean, maybe it is happening, and I just don't
was
know.
a sight to see. I took a picture.
It's wonderful. But no, like all that stuff is just bullshit, though, because like.
What, cocaine? Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about cocaine. That's a whole different thing. Pre-workouts, though, fuck that shit. Listen, because I've done them all. They work a little bit, but you get the same feeling when you just do an energy shot. Probably if you drank or if you fucking slammed an energy drink right beforehand, because it's just caffeine. You're just you're just shooting caffeine into your fucking body. You know, that's all it is.
Well, yeah.
You know, just try not to shit your pants. That's.
I mean, that's the real take.
Isn't that just
I
like
remember
the challenge in life? Just trying to go day by day without shitting your pants.
You know, when I was working out and I was running and I was trying to get that hour run in, you're trying to go for an hour, like trying to hold your shit for an hour it's a tough thing after you guzzle down some pre-workout. And let me tell you, I found the solution, by the way.
Okay.
Stop running.
Brother, I haven't run for 5 years.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it works out way better.
Yeah. But I will say I made an amateur mistake last week. Because I've been trying to be very specific with my diet. So like, I've been trying to eat like either every hour or every 2 hours, just kind of depending on how my day's going. What?
Why? You don't need that much food.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, how much food do I need?
You need the opposite.
Listen, aren't you the fucking guy who was sitting there saying, fast, eat whatever you want between the hours of this and that, and then don't eat for the rest of the day?
That's right.
So and now you're shaming me for my
I
diet.
shame you all the time.
You shame me all
probably daily.
You do. This is a toxic relationship. Why do I keep coming back
We've been
here?
doing this for years.
I can't quit you. I don't know what this is. No, but I try to eat like, you know, not big meals, but like something small throughout the day, just because, you know, I'm trying to hit a certain goal. And last week I kind of fucked up because I had a lot of meetings the first half of the day.
Okay.
And my morning like flew by. So like all I had that morning was like a banana.
Bananas and peanut.
Okay, pretty much actually. All I really had was like a banana and like a bowl of cereal, which was like Cheerios or something.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh shit, it's 11:30. I gotta eat. So I had my lunch. And then I was like, oh shit, it's like almost 2:00. I should have my second lunch. So I had like another peanut butter sandwich. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta get ready to go to the gym because it's like 3:30 now and I'm done for the day. So like I had, but I also had like a protein shake with my lunch. And then I had my protein shake and a meal. And then like an hour and a half later, I had another sandwich. And then like 45 minutes later, I had another protein shake, like a scoop of peanut butter, and I think like a handful of peanuts. and then I went to the gym. And like 20 minutes in, I was like, "Oh, I need to take a shit." I was like, "We can get through this. We've been through worse." And then like 20 minutes later, I was like, "I need to go." Cause
Are you one of those? Are you one of those non-public dumpers?
Oh, I'll take a shit wherever I stand. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I would just like to be, considerate of those around me.
Fuck them.
But because this is the
You pay your membership fees.
This was the fitness center to our apartment complex. So
Well, you behind your rent?
Behind what?
I said, are you behind in your rent?
No.
Okay, well then you can shit wherever you want.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to shit in the middle of the gym. There's no bathrooms in the fitness center. Number one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
you didn't say that.
Well,
but...
if you let me tell my fucking story. So I like went upstairs, and Christy was like, "Oh, you're back early," and I was like, "Yes, I know. I
Excuse me.
I made a mistake. I'll see you in a few minutes." And then like 25 minutes later, that ordeal ended. And then like I was getting ready to get in the shower, and she comes in. She stops for a second. She walks out. She comes back in with a candle. And I was like, now, here's the thing. Because, again, I can't smell.
That's true.
I don't know how bad it is.
That's why pre-workout doesn't work for you.
It's okay. I still don't understand it, but so my thought was like, oh, she's just bringing a candle in, for ambiance and
setting the mood
and setting the mood.
Oh, that romantic devil, Christy.
Turns out no, that there was a reason, and that reason was me.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So it's kind of been my life lately. What a weird tangent to go down.
Pretty much. But I mean, wait, where did we?
We were talking about your fucking drinks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
your energies.
So Ollie's is out. I had to go back
out.
to Amazon. Amazon Prime that shit, and of course, Amazon Prime Day is right around the corner.
When is that coming? When is that specifically?
Like one of the teens. It's in the teens.
That's this month?
Yeah.
I should probably talk to somebody at work. Fuck.
Oh wow, I'm dropping knowledge here. But yeah, so for all you people that just are looking for a deal like myself, Amazon Prime Day is where it's at. I'm gonna get myself 2 turntables and a microphone. So when I go there, just gotta slip it right in.
It's wonderful.
So I'm trying to restrain myself from buying useless shit I don't need.
Let me tell you something, man.
And it's hard.
This Disney.
Because I just want to feel good.
Every time this month, I have been like, I'm bored. Let me do some online eBaying, Amazon research. Just kind of seeing what if the brands I follow released any new product. Every time I've been looking, I've said to myself, hey man, you have a trip coming up in a couple of weeks.
That's right.
You should stop what you're doing and save a little bit. So there is probably stuff I need for the trip. Even that I've been like, but do I need it?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Right. Like, do I need new clothes for this trip? Theoretically. Let's go down this rabbit hole for a minute. Do I need to buy new clothes for this thing?
New clothes?
New clothes. Because it's like, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because it's like, you're going on vacation, though. Like, it would be nice to have some nice wares. You're going to Disney for the first time, so maybe getting some,
Jesus Christ, I got the fucking eyelashes. Christ.
Everything's falling out.
I have really long eyelashes, folks. And some say it's a gift. I say it's a curse. They just fall off. They get in your eyes.
I've always been told I have very pretty eyelashes, and people want to pluck my eyebrows for some reason. I don't know why.
Strangely, I've been told the same thing.
Weird.
People got people into some shit. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey man, everybody's got a kink. Be free.
You do you. Anyway,
but because I was thinking, like, if we're going to Disney, like it's the first time going, like, do I want to go and like dress the part, like because it's not like going to a concert where you like try not to wear like the merchandise from the band, which like I still technically don't understand.
Right.
But it's like, do I need to buy Disney apparel? Do I need to buy Marvel or Star Wars apparel? Do I actually? Kevin won't let me put mascara on him. Yeah, I don't, not into that.
Why not? Try everything twice. Just saying.
I didn't like it, but I'm still not sure. So why don't we do
Not
it again?
sure.
Just to be safe, let's do it again.
No, it's like okay. It's like sometimes you go to a bakery, right? Sometimes you go to a bakery, you're gonna get yourself a cake. All right. You get yourself a cake and you eat it, and you know what? It wasn't the best cake, and you know what? Who knows? Maybe Buddy was drunk the past weekend, and he came in on a Monday, and oh no, I froze mid rant.
You're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Am I here?
Keep rolling.
Okay, so you don't know that the cake boss didn't come in hungover from over the weekend, so you got to give him another shot. You got to give him a second chance. Now the second one comes. And they misspell your mom's name on the cake and it tastes like ass, then yeah, not to go back there. Try everything twice, folks. Give them the benefit of the doubt.
Is this a sex metaphor?
I mean, it wasn't. I just wanted some cake. But...
Okay. So buying new clothes for this fucking trip, like, fuck are we doing? Like that's been the whole thing. Is like, I'm like, do I need to go that route though? Like do I need to invest more into this trip, or is just showing up enough at this point?
Well, I mean, it depends because as somebody, I'm going to give you my experience.
Okay.
The first time I went to Disney, didn't really own much Disney paraphernalia.
Sure.
Maybe I got like the Walmart tee or whatever for the first trip. Then after being there, that's when it kind of ramps up, because then you kind of figure out what you like, what you're into.
Okay.
What's are you more of a Wild West kind of guy, or are you more of like an 80s version of what the future was kind of guy?
Maybe.
So like, you can kind of figure out that way. But you're absolutely right. Like, it's not like a concert. Like, everyone's wearing the mouse. Everyone's got the ears. Everyone's in it. Like, you pay your hard-earned cash to mainline some of that nostalgia and some of that youth into your veins. So,
Well, and you also said that there's like an outlet.
There is an outlet.
Right?
It is nearby. It is off Disney property.
Right.
So, like, you would have to kind of find a way to get there. But yes, there is an outlet in an outlet mall just a few minutes from Disney, where all of their theme park merchandise that doesn't really sell goes. So like a week after Christmas, you can kind of get some Christmas stuff, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
A week after Halloween, you get that kind of stuff. So by the time that you get there, you're probably looking at like some of their summer events that probably never happened because they had to fucking close because of a goddamn pandemic. And I'm sure they ordered way too much merchandise for this shit. So
yeah,
you're gonna get your $7 t-shirts there, and your $2 mugs and that sort of thing.
So I feel like what I hear you saying is just wait it out. Don't invest more than you need to.
I would say wait it out, and then when you plan to go back, because you will, then you
I
can.
Feel like because like I feel like we're gonna need to do a redo.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know if you saw, like, there was an article that popped up online recently. I guess there was like a travel agent out of Detroit that went through a trip, I guess, with his family to Disney to see how it was. Because the one thing he was saying was, if I'm gonna recommend that people go, I want to make sure that like I would actually want to recommend people go.
People go, right?
But, like what they said was, it like they were very pleased with um, the structure they had in place for
Oh,
dealing with COVID and the lines and everything. And the one thing they said was, and this was kind of something that I had a little bit of concern with, just by like following some of the stuff on Twitter and whatnot, was the issue with the lines. What they were saying was, a lot of times you're going to see lines, but that's every now and then due to the fact that they're cleaning the ride at that time.
right.
Because they were saying that like every 2 hours they go through and they completely clean the rides. He goes, so a lot of the times when you're going to see those big lines, like it's actually due to that and not because of like mass crowds or anything. So I was
Right.
like, okay,
Yeah.
that makes me feel a little bit better.
And they've definitely like there's been evidence that they have been inflating the wait times just to drive down the crowd
Sure.
coming to certain rides. So like the 50-minute wait, maybe a half an hour, that kind of thing. You just kind of have to take that with a grain of salt, type of thing. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Here's the thing: you live in Texas.
I do.
You're a warm weather man as it is.
Ooh, I am now. Those 65-degree days, I'm like, ooh, let's put some pants on.
And congratulations, because apparently the entire LA comic scene is coming to Austin. So you're gonna have some ball and stand-up comedy
fucking
pretty soon.
Everything is coming to Austin. Like, this is something I've been thinking a lot about lately, and I don't know if it's good or bad. So like Austin, even from like the time, well, I guess I can't really say from the time we got here to now, it's expanded because we've been in fucking the pandemic for the last 8 months.
Right.
I would say like from the time we started considering moving down here to the time we actually moved down here through the end of that year even, there was a lot of growth in Austin, I feel. Like, because there were buildings built that we were like, that wasn't here a year ago. And even like just in our general area, like they fucking built a brand new parking garage. They got a new building put in. They've got like 2 brand new apartments around the corner. So there's construction everywhere. So like Austin is in a growth period. And I was like, oh, that seems kind of cool. Like we'd be in sort of like at the ground level for fucking Austin, Texas.
Yeah, before it was cool, man.
Ground level at 2019. Go fucking figure. And I started to see like, Joe Rogan was like, I'm coming to Austin because like fuck LA, and I don't know what his deal was. And then like I keep seeing articles about like, oh, like this celebrity is making the move to Austin. This group is making the move to Austin. This business is making the move to Austin. And I was like, how do I feel about this all of a sudden? Like, because like on one hand, it like seems exciting because like there's going to be all this new stuff to potentially do,
Right.
and like all these new opportunities and whatnot. But like at the same time, I'm like, I've barely gotten settled in down here,
Right.
and like shit's already like starting to change. Like I don't even know what it was like, a year ago, basically.
Right.
Because we only got to do, I mean, like, despite doing a lot, we still only got to do so much. So I feel like sort of that ability to sort of, like, assimilate yourself into this, like, kind of like finding your tighter knit communities is going to be a little bit more difficult because now there's going to be all these other communities going on.
I mean, that's true. And it's one of those things where, I mean, just to give you a little backstory, the reason everyone's moving from out of LA is because the governor's a fucking complete incompetent dude. I hear you guys aren't doing that well yourself.
I will say, matter of perspective, our government isn't much better. Or, well, I won't necessarily compare them in, apples to apples, but there's some people that got their heads up their asses.
I think that's just everywhere, though.
Listen, man. When you go on national television, and you tell the world that old people are willing to die for the economy, maybe rethink your life a little bit. That's all I'm going to say. And plus, we have Ted Cruz. Which could somebody please come and get Ted Cruz?
His dad killed JFK. I don't know if you know that.
In Dallas, no less.
full circle.
Full circle, man.
Right
It all goes back to Dallas. Yeah, like if anybody can come and pick up Ted Cruz, please do so. Just take him someplace else. You know, just like feed him every couple of hours, but just come get rid of him. I'll tell you what though, man. Like trying to find out, like when I first got down here, like just trying to find out who represented us, like where we live. Yo, the fucking district lines here are wacky, man. And like the worst part about it is I think like literally our street is on the border.
Oh.
For like 2 districts. So I'm like, I don't, how do I read this? Like, is this an old map? Like actually, like our street wasn't even listed, to be honest. But like where the borderline was basically like on our street.
What do they call it? Gerrymandering?
Gerrymandering. Oh yeah, like it's
gerrymandering?
Dude, it is fucking weird. Like I never really understood the concept of like I'll expose that. Like I never really understood it for the longest time. And then like I started hearing people talking about it like kind of recently, and I was like, you know, Texas is a big state. Like, you know, what do we have for that sort of thing? And I looked at it, and it's like there'll be like, you know, a circle here, and then there's just like a little bit of trickle, and then boom, like another like giant thing here. And I'm like, how is that possible? Like, who fucking voted on this shit? Like, yeah, it's nuts.
That's the system, brother. That's the system.
So it's weird here, and you know, not in the fun sense sometimes, but like, you know, politically, I'm like, it's just like, fucking people voted for you. Good Lord.
Yeah, it's oh god, you know, it's one of those things that here, I mean, here it's kind of cut and dry as to how the state's gonna go. You know, like New York's one of those states that like your vote really doesn't matter because of the city. Right. You know, and it's one of those things where I'm thinking about making the move to Florida eventually, and then I'm just like, oh, my vote matters there, because it is one way or the other, like all the time. So
if you live in Florida, you better fucking vote.
Yep.
Like that fucking cowboy down there. Fucking COVID. Fuck it. Just go be free. So.
I mean, he's boys with Trump, and Trump beat it in 2 days.
My fucking dick, he did.
What's your theory? You got a theory?
I think he's still sick.
I don't think he ever got it.
That thought crossed my mind. However, I don't want to be that much of a conspiracy fucking theorist.
Oh, I do.
I know you do. Like, okay,
I love it.
Well, here's the thing. Unless it is a massive fucking conspiracy, because everybody in the fucking White House right now is testing positive. So
supposedly.
You son of a bitch. I feel like no. I am going. Oh my god. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. It would make a lot of sense if he wasn't actually sick. But like I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I'm going to go with the assumption and the knowledge that he actually got sick, and that everybody else that was actually, and everybody else is actually getting sick, because I feel like that would happen. There's no fucking way. Okay. 0, 0, 0. I don't care what cocktail. I don't care if he was getting cocktails made by Tom Cruise. Okay. He didn't cure it in
that
2
Zenith
days.
blood, right?
He did not cure it in 2 days. No fucking way that happened. I rest my case.
I mean, I'm with you, just on the other side. So
yeah, he didn't beat it in 2 days because he never had it. No, I don't think. Man, it would it would be some shit.
It would be some shit. But however, he's not. I mean, not that he's ever really acted normal, but he has been off the fucking rails for the past day and a half.
I mean, cocaine will
on
do that
Twitter.
for you.
First, we're canceling the stimulus.
Dude,
Then we're
what
gonna
the
bail out the
fuck?
airlines.
What the fuck?
Then I'll approve a stimulus if you put it on my desk. And then it's canceled again. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I do not know. If anything, I feel like the thing that confuses me is he did such a terrible job at that debate
Yes.
that
Well, I mean, nobody won, but
well, I mean,
let's be honest.
By default, Biden did a little bit better. I would almost say, as a strategy, you would quarantine him and be like, he can't debate. He's in quarantine. He's sick. Let him be sick. Let him get better. What, do you not want him to get better? What, do you want him to die? Did you really want him to die?
Kevin's words, folks, not mine.
Listen, I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying one thing or the other, but I'm saying like as his side could say, like he's got a quarantine. He's sick. He's got a quarantine. He's got to get better.
Maybe he doesn't have any sick days. I mean, they're redoing all these employee benefits.
That
maybe they
plays
took
golf every other weekend. Come on.
Maybe they took a sick time.
So I feel like they would have used that. What?
He cares about people.
No, he doesn't.
What do you mean?
He doesn't give a fuck about you, me, or anybody else.
Does anyone give a fuck about any of us?
Brother. Because I feel like they would have tried to keep him out from going back into the debates because like he can't do that shit. And they're gonna and like the moment he opens his mouth on the debate floor again, they're gonna rail on him, and it's gonna be a goddamn massacre for like the weeks leading. I mean, it's already a fucking massacre as it is, but like, why would you try to not keep him, or why would you not try to keep him away from those situations at this point? I mean, they've been playing dirty pool this entire time. What's one more shitty tactic?
Exactly.
I mean,
that's why
his supporters can't be swayed. Like, so what's the fucking point? Why not shoot for the moon?
Here's the point, folks. The Matrix is broken. 2020,
man.
2020 took goddamn Eddie Van Halen from us.
Yeah.
I had fucking forgot because do you remember Neil Peart died this year? That was this year.
Yo, shut the fuck up. That was this year?
That was this year. Neil Peart died this year. How long ago was that?
What? Wait a minute. Okay, so Stars We Lost in 2020. Apparently, there's 142.
Jesus Christ.
Eddie Van Halen. I mean, a lot of these people, I'll be honest with you, I don't know.
Well, the definition of stars is
RBG?
like these are like the TikTok kids. They're calling them stars,
I mean, Chadwick Boseman just died. I'm like,
yep.
Oh my god! Like, okay.
That guy died today.
Who died today?
The guy that sang "I Can See Clearly Now."
Okay, can I admit something?
Yes.
Wilford Brimley died today, or not today. This year.
Oh, the diabetes guy.
The diabetes guy.
Are you sure? Is this a Don Knotts thing?
No, I thought he died like 5 years ago.
Well, yeah. With Don Knotts.
Regis Philbin passed away.
That's right. That was this year
That was
too.
this year. Oh, Grand Mahara. That one came out of nowhere. That was unfortunate.
That
Charlie
was
Daniels.
unfortunate.
Charlie Daniels passed away.
Good Lord.
Oh my God,
Christy, what's the math on this death?
Carl Reiner. I mean, I'm not trying to get us depressing or depressed here, but like, it's been like we've seen a lot of people go this year, which has been unfortunate. You know, and I think the
It
thing
just
is like it just feels like a long year,
Oh my God.
but it also feels like it just flew by. Like honestly, I was thinking about it the other day. Like it feels like summer just started.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's over here.
I mean, it's cooling down here, but like
Cooling down, he says.
it 65, man. Gotta grab them pants. Like like it's just, and yeah, like every now and then I get those moments where I'm just like, shit's broken. Something is broke.
Yeah.
Because
No,
like I weird, and also like I feel like weird shit is starting to happen. Like I feel like I'm slowly and silently losing my mind
Oh yeah.
because there's like new things that I'm doing every day where I'm like, I haven't done this before.
Oh yeah.
I like being extra precise with like my editing and stuff at work, and like needing to like really focus more. Because like I like at this point I've just lost like all focus. That's just like an overall thing. But like there's certain things that like I could just fucking fly through. But now I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta like really fucking lean into this and see if it's okay, nope, it's all wrong. And then like okay, so then, like here's another thing. So the other day, right? I'm like just sitting there. I think I was like sitting there in bed. And I was thinking about this thing that I used to do a lot when I was a kid. I used to constantly just, I don't know why. Somebody probably should have said something. But when I was a kid, I always used to watch home movies. Like
The cartoon?
no, like actual home movies that like my dad would shoot. Like Christmas 1992. Birthdays.
Nobody wants to watch those.
Dude, all the time. All the fucking time I used to watch those as a kid.
Sidebar real quick. Before my grandmother died, she kept saying, somebody's got to take all these movies before I die. Somebody's got to take all these movies before I die. And nobody wanted to take these fucking movies. Like, nobody wanted the burden of holding on to these goddamn movies. Thank God there's YouTube. So, like, when my grandchildren are like, what was Granddad like? You can just hit fucking play on this episode. And they're like, Jesus Christ, we're from that guy? Like, okay. But
wait, the conspiracy theorist guy? That was Grandpa?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah. Jesus. Boy, was he right. But
yeah, that's how it's going to turn out 30 years from now.
Exactly. But anyway, so as a gift, like one of her last birthdays, I took the home movies and we did like the conversion thing to DVD.
Okay.
For all the home movies. And so I like bought her like a portable DVD player so she can like sit on her lap and watch the home movies and that sort of thing. And then she opened it up and I'm like, she's like, I didn't want these. I was trying to get rid of these. Why did you give these back to me?
Not now. She has the
like
burden
nobody
again.
wants to watch these fucking.
Well,
dude, she's dead. So like,
well,
it actually came back to me. So like, what goes around comes around, I guess.
But anyways, like as a kid, I don't know why. I just really enjoyed watching like home movies and stuff. It was weird. I don't know why. I also didn't have a lot of friends growing up. So like I was thinking about that. And then last night my brother texts my dad and I and he goes, "Check out what I just found." It was the bin of movies that my dad shot. And I was like, I was just fucking thinking about that. Like, that's so, like, and it was one of those things where I was like, did I put that thought out there and then it came true? Do I have that power and ability? And then I got a little bit more introspective, and I was like, no, I don't have that power and ability. That's just a pure coincidence. But, like, it was weird, man.
Yeah, the same thing happened to us.
What do you mean?
So, the wife and I were talking, and we were telling old stories and stuff, and we were talking about an old friend of ours that we hadn't seen in probably like 12 years.
Right.
Just saying like, the crazy Mike, crazy old Mike. We haven't seen crazy Mike in forever, kind of thing. And then that night, he walks into my wife's work.
Dude, that shit's fucking like that kind of thing has happened to me before.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Bonkers. I think that a dimension's opening up because listen, I don't care who
Do you
are.
think we're
Conspiracy
smashing
theory,
dimensions right now?
conspiracy theorists or not, listen, they know something and they are trying to prep the American people. Because listen, you think it's a coincidence they're talking about UFOs now? They're releasing evidence of UFOs now because they're going to introduce slowly, one by one, all the weird shit they know about because something's coming, folks. And you better be prepared.
There is a direction. There's a direction I could take us in right now, but I really don't because we have like 10 minutes left, and
Oh, come on.
and I would like to try to sleep tonight. We'll save it for another time. No, but like I do feel like being in isolation, at the very least, has definitely changed. Not necessarily like brain chemistry, but like definitely changed a lot of perspectives on things. Definitely changed a lot of just like the way I look at stuff. It's been, oh man,
We're like the Great Depression people.
no,
Yeah, once they lived through the Great Depression, they never went back to their old ways. Like, I had a great grandmother who lived through the Great Depression, and she never paid full price for anything.
Okay, so like from that perspective, yes, I could totally see a lot of people doing that. However, listen, man, this is the age of the internet. Some motherfuckers aren't going to change. I mean, let's be real. There are some people who are like, I've been quarantining for the last 20 years. Like, I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, a lot of them work for the post office.
That's mean. I know who you're talking about. He's like, he's trying to buy a house, man. Leave him alone.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. But like, yeah, man. Like, I've been with like a lot of the stuff that's been going on this year. I've been trying to think of a lot of directions on like where I'm going, because I'm just like, shit's not working out right now.
Nope.
And I'm trying to be like, when we come out of this, like, what can be different? Because like, listen, like I feel like I don't know if we were talking on the show or if we were talking offline about it, but you made the point where you don't think the mask, like people wearing masks, isn't necessarily going to go away. Like, it's not going to be a thing where businesses are going to say you need to wear a mask in order to come in here. It's going to be a thing where it's going to be a personal choice.
Highly recommended is going to be the terminology.
It's going to be highly recommended that you wear a mask.
Yes.
And it's like that in itself is such a weird thought to me, because like, and I guess this kind of like shows a little bit of like the privilege that like we've had being, you know, born in America and like having just like the freedoms that we've had. But it's like you sometimes see like images and videos from other countries where people are just wearing masks, like primarily because like the air quality there is like so poor and so shitty, and you go, oh well, you know, that's just how things are over there. Oh, and like it kind of dawned on me the other day, as we were like going to the store, and I'm just like looking around, I'm like, everybody's wearing a mask. And then I thought about what you said, and I'm like, this isn't gonna go away. Like
Nope.
this is, I mean, like this year is really going to redefine how the country moves forward. Like, I like. It's one of those things where, you know, it's very easy to say, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. I think a lot's going to change. It's just going to be the things you don't think about too often. It's going to be the things you sort of take for granted. It's going to be the things that you sort of just have the assumption of, oh, this is just the standard. This is just the process. This is just sort of the day-to-day thing that we all do. It's routine. There was no such. I mean, there's routine, but there's not routine in the way you remember it. That's never. That's gonna be. It's gonna be completely different moving forward. I think businesses. This is something Christy and I have talked about a lot. I think you're going to see a lot of businesses that are going to sort of scale back. You know, I guess what would be like their capital and their, you know, you're going to see a lot of businesses going fully remote. You're probably going to see some businesses that are going to buy like a single building and say, if you want to work remote, work remote. If you want to come in, we've got a place, we've got an office. You find a desk, it's yours for the time being. Work there. We'll do company retreats here. You know, bada bing, bada boom. We're saving money.
The shared workspace.
I feel like a lot of businesses are going to move to that model. I feel like a lot of people are going to start working from home. Masks aren't going to go away. And that's just from like the that's just from the pandemic that happened this year. We could dive in to everything else, but we don't have that kind of time right now. So, but yeah,
And
man, it's
no-
like shit. Like shit's getting weird.
And you know what?
The
To
Matrix
be honest,
is
like,
broken.
it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Because if you're allowed to keep the job you have and you can live wherever the fuck you want to live, that's a new freedom. Like, that's a legit new freedom.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not all bad. The mask thing, yeah, kind of inconvenient, but at the same time, but they've been fucking doing it forever in Japan. Like, you know, it's just a cultural thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that the people that want to do it are going to do it. The people that don't want to do it aren't going to do it. And to be fair, like, nobody ever did it before COVID. It took COVID for everything for that to happen. And there was no real issue before COVID. I mean, yeah, there was the flu, like the flu every year, that kind of thing, but like vaccines and shit.
We got our flu
And
shots.
maybe if they come out with a vaccine for COVID, don't know if I'll take it, but you know what? I don't get a flu shot because it puts mercury in your blood and it stays there forever, and then you end up getting cancer. Just throwing it out there. Don't ask me for sources.
Don't feed that crowd. Listen, folks, we went and we got our flu shots the other day.
Oh, good for you.
It painless for me for the most part. We had about a day and a half where we felt pretty down. Other than that, we're back up to it. You know, just brew a pot of coffee, get some peanut butter or banana in you, and you'll be off rocking in no time.
I just take my vitamin D.
Yeah,
as long as I get enough D in me, I'm going to be good.
I've been putting D in me, too. Although, when I got the flu shot, I will say this real quick. The woman, when she stabbed me with the thing, I was like, whatever. And then she put the Band-Aid on me. And as we're walking out of the store, Christy looks over at me, and she's just like, what's going on with that? And I look over, and there's just, like, blood trickling down my shoulder. And I was like, what the fuck? And she completely missed where she poked me with the syringe with the Band-Aid. And I was just
like she put the Band-Aid over the wrong place?
She put the Band-Aid, like, above the spot she gave me the shot. And I was like...
This is why I don't get the fucking flu shot, folks.
But, like,
this is why.
Like, so going back to the vaccine, if there is a vaccine, I will say, like, I will probably wait a little bit. Only because, like, only because I'm going to do my research, and much like, you know, the PlayStation, I usually like to wait until, like, the second generation comes out.
Well, folks,
but stay healthy. You know,
stay healthy,
folks. I can't fucking, like, stress this enough. Wear your masks. Stay 6 feet away. Wash your hands. Listen, if there's one thing this pandemic has taught me, it's to wash my hands more.
Oh yeah.
And also,
You want a hand washer?
No, I mean, I wash my hands pretty frequently, but like, it's little things. Like, I didn't always wash my hands when I came home. I didn't always wash my hands when I was leaving for the day. You know, you touch something, you pick up on the floor. Maybe you should wash your hands afterwards. Maybe you shouldn't just eat, that slice of pizza that you accidentally dropped. Just maybe throw it away, grab another one. But like,
we've been doing the hand sanitizer key rings on the keys. So whenever we leave a place,
I think I'm gonna
do a little hand sanitizer.
I would put hand sanitizer in my car, but I'm afraid it would just melt and get all over my glove compartment.
That's fair.
So
well, that's why you put it on your keys, because your keys gotta go with you.
Well, I also don't like to, because like, sometimes the keys get bulky, so like, I like to just kind of like slip them in, slip them out, like that sort of thing.
I'll get one of them carabiners, like the hipsters.
We'll see. Fanny pack. I gotta get a fanny. That's one thing I do need to buy for Disney though, is a fanny pack.
Yes.
I
quality fanny pack.
Yes, a quality fanny pack to hold my everyday carries. That'll be necessary.
Everyday carries. And okay, a couple of the tips just for theme park enthusiasts out there. Before we go here, must-haves for the theme park. You need your fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
You need your phone. You need a power bank of some kind.
I've got my fuel rod.
So make sure that you get. Yep. Fuel. Did you sign up for the thing I told you to sign up for?
I didn't. Do I have time?
I missed your window. You might have missed your window.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Fuel rod. You better not fucked me.
Because I don't know. I mean, I got it because I'm a smart man. But but yes, the fuel rod stations are throughout the park. You're definitely gonna want to have that. A pair of sunglasses, a nice pair of sunglasses. Be sure to have that. Some people opt for the rain poncho. I'm gonna tell you, no, sir.
No.
You will just dry when the sun comes back out. Other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I normally bring. Maybe you can typically bring in one sealed bottle of water. So you can bring a bottle of water with you. I think that's it. But the power bank's huge. Make sure that you bring the power bank because most of the things are through the app. And if you don't have a phone, you can't use the app.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yes.
Gonna have to prep all that. Yeah.
So anyway, folks.
Oh man, we're done.
The world is gonna change the next time we see you because it does every fucking week, and I hope we're still here.
I actually wonder how the debate is going.
Not as good as ours, I'm sure.
Did Pence?
Because we were.
Ooh, wait.
I wonder if Tupac showed up.
I hope he did.
Because listen, folks, if Kamala Harris believes that Tupac is still alive, she's on the conspiracy theory train, and we're rolling with that. I'll be on board. But anyway, folks, next time we see you, the world will be different. We'll be the same. We will be the only consistent thing in your life, and we are proud to be. So thank you for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button. For this week, I'm Jason X.
I am Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace.